Hey guys, Orca, welcome back to Impostor Factory. Let's carry on where we left off. We've reached Act 3. I believe we're nearing the end, as we've just discovered. We are not the real Quincy, but of course a ghost in the machine. A figment of Lynri's past, as she accesses her memories after a pretty grueling few years after she split, basically, from Quincy after their child passed away. She moved into the mansion and worked hard on her memory manipulation machine, and it seems to be working, and we are in it, of course, downstairs. I think I can understand her motivations for manipulating memories. Perhaps she wants to forget about the illness and hardship that her son went through all those years ago, and maybe even perhaps patch up her relationship with Quincy, or maybe she doesn't want to meet him at all. Time will tell. What is it? I mean, what isn't it? But for one, I guess I'm still trying to get used to this being the real you. She was disguised as young Lynri. She seems to have adopted that camouflage once again. Hey, I didn't mean that in a bad way. You've aged quite well, I must say. And even then, why would you care about what I think anyway? Downstairs. Okay, fine. I'm coming with you. Apparently she has an urgent theory she needs testing. And only I can help her, whatever that means. It still doesn't explain the constant corpses appearing and duplicating as well. Whoa. Of course, we've got Louis, who actually did die in the real world. He volunteered to demonstrate the tech, only to wind up dead, and that was what caused Lynri to take a sabbatical in the first place and take this wild detour, traveling the world with Quincy and eventually having their first and only child. What have we got here? Surely this is the foundations for Sigmund Corp's technology. Let's see if we can explore first. Interesting that this is still there, covered with a white sheet. We've got the billiards table, a dustless billiard table, the entrance to the secret lab downstairs. Any of the shifts working? Is anything real in here? Such as the time-traveling sink. Shifts are also on standby, it looks like. Entity deactivated. Just an ordinary sink. Nothing magical about it. It didn't have time-traveling powers. It was just coincidental that Lynri was resetting the simulation each time I put soap on my palms. Well, I just walked out of the mansion. What the pug? I didn't even check what Lynri was doing. Probably should have done that first. This fountain. Wasn't there something on it? I guess the place is just getting more and more weird now, but maybe I should ask Lynri if I get a chance. Maybe I should interrupt her before going outside as well. Let's try that. She seems preoccupied. Maybe I could sneak around first. Engage. Not yet. Okay, cool. So we can explore outside and see what we've got going on before we progress through the story. Knock knock, Foxy! Open up the door, it's real! Nothing. Okay, not even a swish of the tail. Alright, well, there's not much else going on outside. I suppose we should get in before we catch a cold. It is raining. And we didn't bring our umbrella. How awfully kind of Lynri to provide us with one, even though we're just a memory. At the very beginning of the game. Hey! It's almost ready. What is? And what's all this? I've been compiling a batch test case to check for certain suspicions. It was about done, but you were out too soon. Too soon? Felt like I was in there for quite a while. You were in a separate data stream where time is experienced differently. It's only been a few minutes over here. Really? Resuming compilation. 67%. Actually, while we're waiting, I have a question for you. Why? I have tons of questions for you. For me? What could I possibly answer? Like, I'm just a simulation. Yes. Given what you've seen. Given what you've seen. Am I a terrible, selfish person? I wouldn't say terrible. I wouldn't even say selfish, though I suppose that also depends on your perspective, right? Because she chose to have a child at the end of the day, despite the fact there was a high risk that something was going to go wrong with the pregnancy, given that she's suffering from this condition that we still don't know what it is, but it was enough to scare these guys into second guessing whether or not they should have a child. But they went through with it anyway, and lo and behold, something did happen. They had to induce labor, and the child was born prematurely and subsequently suffered with all these ailments that come with being underdeveloped in the womb. Now, I can understand why some people might call that selfish. They'll be like, well, the child didn't ask to be born, especially with all these things stacked against him, right? Like struggling to breathe, unable to walk, so on and so forth. So it was on Lynri to decide to have this child, knowing full well what the consequences would be. But, I mean, there was a chance it wasn't going to happen. And I feel it's kind of unfair to preclude people who suffer from certain conditions from having children simply because it's going to be passed on to the next generation. I know that there are a few people out there, or more than a few I should say, who suffer from something and they themselves have decided, you know what, no, I'm not going to have children because I don't want them to inherit my condition or my sickness, and then they too will have to suffer. So I'm going to be selfless and decide not to have kids. But I don't think that you're selfish if you decide to have children, because it's our instinct to have kids, right, as humans. Now, I understand that kids aren't for everybody, and a lot of people don't want to have kids, and that's perfectly fine. But I think that everyone should have the choice of whether or not they want to have children. So I wouldn't call you selfish. Terrible? Well, you know, maybe on this side of things, perhaps Quincy needed you just as much as you needed Quincy, and you kind of left him. And as far as I'm aware, there was no real communication going on whatsoever. He tried to phone you, and you dodged all his calls. You basically moved out of the house to live here at the mansion, working on your experiment, on your project, basically 24/7. So, you know, I understand such a traumatic experience is hard to come back from, and shit, it's so bad that I know that losing a child will break a lot of marriages, probably like 90% of them, right? Because it's just a huge amount of pain heaped on both the parents, and maybe even seeing each other would just remind them of the hurt, and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Sorry I broke down quite a bit there, Lynri, but I did see a lot, and I won't say I'm qualified to give an opinion on this, but I decided to give it to you anyway, because you asked the question. And once again, I am just a memory, with just my basic personality kept intact at the very least, but everything else is generic about me. Damn it, I didn't realize I could just answer the question here. Let's go no. I don't think that's fair to say. I mean, I've seen your perspective. I mean, I can't say that you did all the right things, but, you know, it's not black and white. You know, I won't say you're terrible, but I won't say you're fantastic either. You're human, you know? You did some shit things, you did some good things. I don't know how many people could have if they were actually in your shoes. But selfish? I suppose so. I wasn't... I mean, Quincy wasn't exactly altruistic either, but he really did seem to try his best to put your happiness above all else, and I'm not saying that just because I look like the guy and have his personality. He really did, though, right? He was giving, he was supporting. He, you know, made dinner, he set up all these celebrations and whatnot while she was working hard, and it took a tragic accident in the lab for her to kind of realize, oh shit, life's passing me by, Quincy's doing all these things for me, and I've just been neglecting him. This is a good chance to take a break from work. Maybe lay low. Maybe she killed Louis. And she was like, oh shit, I better not be seen around the lab anytime soon. I'm just gonna go travel the world for a little bit. Wait for my heat to cool down before coming back. Lynri? Compiling. 72%. I see. Well, we still have time, so I'll return the favor. Anything you'd like to ask me? Oh, well, yeah, you heard me, Lynri, did you? Okay. Why? Man, there's so many things I want to ask, I don't even know where to begin. Why do you even care what I think? I mean, if I am what I am, why are you even talking to me as if I'm actually him? Why don't you just talk to the real Quincy? Because I'm supposed to be testing your believability. That's all. Oh. Am I supposed to be modeled after the real Quincy and pass your little Turing test? Is that so? Are you going to live in a fantasy world where everything is all right? Compiling. 76%. Now, would you like to ask any actual questions while there's time? Yeah, of course, ask questions. Yeah, let me just come up with some, though. Sync time travel, well, we know that's fake. Let's start with murders, because what the heck? So, what's with the murders happening here? Is that you kind of just getting one over on your bosses? I mean, this simulation is based on your memories, right? How come I didn't see it in the flashbacks? Because the murders never happened, obviously. At least I don't remember it happening. Which is strange, because it seems to be unavoidable in this simulation based on my memory. Huh. So I suppose if it was a one-off, like, oh, the murders happened in this one particular simulation, that's a bit strange, but, you know, we dream of random shit all the time. But if it's constantly happening, it's almost like it's ingrained in her memory, somewhere along the lines. But she doesn't remember it, which is interesting. Did you figure out why? Not yet, but with what I'm setting up, I'm afraid I'm about to. Compiling. 82%. Uh-oh. The truth will be revealed in 18 more percent. Double Lynri. So there really were two of you in this mansion earlier. Well, in the first run, I assumed direct control of myself in this memory, so there was only one. But in the resets after the murder, I had to scout and debug, so I spawned another token me. You were only able to see this me because we were both from the first spawn before a reset. So, yeah, me and the token me. Compiling. 88%. It's almost complete. There's time for just a couple more questions. Okay, well, let's see what else we've got here. Let's ask about the missing fountain statue before we do run out of time. She did say a couple questions, so I'm assuming 2. Oh, yeah, I just saw something weird outside. You know that fountain? There was... What was that? Why you gotta freak me out like this, game? I thought I could ask you anything, Lynri. Now you're selfish. You're a terrible selfish bitch. The real Quincy. I hope you don't mind me asking, but quite a few years skipped by at the end of that montage. You know, there was a little slideshow of what was going on. What happened to me? I mean, Quincy. I don't know. Wow. Okay, yep. Yeah, now you're moving the needle towards the more terrible side of things. You don't know? I don't. It's been many years since we've talked. After everything that happened, we just went our separate ways. You went your separate way. He was calling, okay? It wasn't mutual. Or perhaps more accurately, I did. There we go. Thank you for confessing that much at the very least. You had to, because I saw it. Compiling. 94%. One last question, and we're starting. Let's talk about the time tunnel room. That room upstairs that you sent me in, what's so special about it?
I've just never been to that particular room in all my years here, that's all.
Oh, so it's an anomaly because you've never seen what's beyond those doors, and you kind of just made it fit whatever you wanted it to be.
Since this place is based on my memories, it's just a void space in there, so I used it. Honestly, there's still a lot of issues with those reconstructions. The exterior seems to be based on a more recent memory of it than the interiors, for one. Still a lot of work to be done.
Compiling 100%. Man, imagine if your loading screen or your loading bar just constantly told you, yeah, we're at 83%, we're at 86%, we're at 99%. Uh-oh. They're gone again.
Okay, it's ready.
Where have they ended up? And are they bleeding to death?
I've prepared a batch of test scenarios with particular variables. Notably, the location of Dr. Haynes and Dr. Yu and their intent. As for you, you'll be my observer.
Observer?
Yep. All you have to do is go into the rooms and look at them.
Well, that's easy. I just stare at them until they die.
Look at them to check if they're dead.
That's easy, but less appealing.
It's for science.
Oh, then, yay? Maybe, I guess? Hooray?
Indeed. You ready?
Definitely yes.
Great. Now check the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yep. I stuffed them there first.
You stuffed them there? What the heck? Of course they're dead. Can you not? The bathroom is like the only sanctuary I had left.
It's fine. I'll be monitoring and waiting right out here. Besides, you need to learn to get out of your comfort zone.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're way beyond the very concept of comfort zone, okay? This is the deep discomfort planet right now. Oh boy. Okay, well everyone else is still deactivated. Here we go. Are they dead in the bathtub? No, they're alive. Okay, that's good. That's a good sign. I'm scared as I approach, the screen's gonna suddenly, like, shake and go static and they're gonna wind up dead. Let's find out. I'm just observing. I see them.
Good, now come back out.
Okay, you don't want me to... I'm the observer, I shouldn't be tampering. But I can't help but examine. Hello? They don't seem responsive. Maybe they're dead. Standing up. I guess I should just head out. Okay. Heading out. Whew. That was creepy.
So alive or dead?
Alive? I think. They aren't moving or responsive, though.
Yeah, I've set them on a different layer. Okay, now go back in and out a few more times and report their status.
Alright. Well, we did see that, you know, they didn't die straight away the first time we saw them. It was like, maybe after 2 or 3 visits that they ended up dead. I want to say just 2. Ah! Whoa! Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize occupied. You know, you should have locked the door, guys. And besides, there should be 2 of you in here. It's a bathroom. Inappropriate, especially with the party going on.
Now?
Still alive, but they're closer?
Oh, that was me, sorry. Move them for convenience.
Thank you. Could you at least warn me?
Go on, again.
Okay, going back in. Okay. Oh, shit! I don't know why. Like, it's not even high-resolution graphics, but just seeing these 2 murdered with their buggy eyes, it freaks me out, man. Lynri! They're dead! Lynri, they're dead!
Ugh, you sure?
Yeah, yes. I don't think they spilled tomato sauce on the floor.
I didn't check a pulse. This could be bad.
It is bad! They're dead!
Okay, I'm going to log off and get Dr. Kim to come and help. Just check the other rooms while I'm gone, alright?
Okay, well what if they start spreading again? Wait, you're leaving me alone to check for more bodies?
What's the issue? You've already seen much worse earlier. Besides, you know they're not real.
I know I'm not real. I mean, in terms of realness, they're just as real as me. I'm basically like Faye from Finding Paradise. Spoilers for Finding Paradise if you haven't seen that or played that yet, but you really should, because this is the third game in the series, and I swear to God there's a link. There has to be.
Fair point. Okay then, hair.
Fantastic. What is this?
Your bodyguard.
My bodyguard.
Yeah, he'd protect.
Oh, good. But most of all, what? Most of all, what, Lynri?
Okay, I'll be back soon. Good luck.
What? Wait! Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, tell me, do you really protect? Okay. Is that yes? You don't protect. What the? I am system. Oh, I've seen you in our memories. Good. System supervises Quincy while Lynri is gone. Do you now? Guess I'm gonna be babysat by a giant talking sound wave. But hey, at least I'm not alone, finding dead bodies left, right, and center. Do not be afraid, for this is not my final form. Behold, a form even you may comprehend. Whoa. Oh my god, it's Ricebot! Indeed, you were sysadmin all along! Ricebot was merely the humble beginning of my AI. But now I am much more. I am creator of worlds and cooker of rice. Taste my rice. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm not gonna suck it down. Taste it. There you go, bodyguard. Holy shit! This is the tastiest rice I've ever eaten. You're a memory, Quincy. You're not real, so it's not even real rice. How can something taste this good? Nobody knows. I need to know. There is no way to know. But when Quincy completes mission, reward is more rice. What are we waiting for then? I can't believe it's just plain rice and Quincy is shitting himself all over it. You know, like, it's not even got protein. There's no sauce in it. I can't even eat just plain rice by itself. Jesus. This must be magical. Let's go find them. Ricebot, sis, has joined the party. Oh, yeah, you come too. Cat, question mark, join the party. Now let us proceed to the party hall, the kitchen, and the study. Repeatedly until they die. There ought to be a better way to put that. I'm pretty sure you could phrase that a lot better there, Ricebot. Creator of worlds. Oh god. What a bunch of misfits we are. Look at us all lined up in a row. Of course I can't face downward because I'll move. But good, oh god. Alright, they're alive. Let's inspect them. They've got nothing to say. Please exit room to reset and then enter again. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, what is the point of this? I mean, we're just resetting until they're dead. Why not just make them dead? It is not about them dying, but when they die. Each reset is configured with specific conditions. Patterns will be derived from experiment data. Hypothesis will be tested. Cause will be determined. Hypothesis. What is the hypothesis? Because mine is that the real Quincy came and just murdered their asses for taking Lynri away. What do you even do? Protect, obviously. Okay, we're leaving. We're going back in. They've moved. Anything further to add? Please exit room to reset and then re-enter again. Okay. Well, it's always the third time we see them, right? Here we go. No? They're alive. What pattern's going to emerge here? Did? Glitchiness? Anomaly detected. Anomaly. Wait a minute. Does this have something to do with the cat? No, not you. You know, the Shroom Digger's cat? Do you mean Schrodinger's cat? I was like, who the hell's the Shroom Digger? Is that a character that I just completely forgot about? No, I'm pretty sure it's Shroom Digger's cat. It does not. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's not a Schrodinger's cat situation. Death anomaly observed. Please proceed to next room. Wait, are you getting longer? Oh my. You mean taller, Quincy? Not longer, right? Because that is an unfortunate choice of word. Okay, we're moving on. Let's go to the kitchen. I don't think I've seen them there though. So it's surprising that we even have to come here. Okay. Everything's normal. Hey, if you're gonna be here too anyhow, why do you even need me here? Because Quincy is also test subject. In addition, data shows Quincy presents alters results. I changed things just by being here? Why? Inconclusive. More data needed. So I'm negatively affecting the simulation. Fantastic. Yeah, you're definitely getting longer. Is he? Or she? Okay. Oh, just one this time. Anomaly detected. So, depending on the room... Wait, if instead of the two professors, it's the cat, then it would be like Shroom Digger's cat, right? It would not. Okay. I just thought I'd sound smart for once. Death anomaly observed. Please proceed to next room. So long. But why? Quincy, that's not what we need to be studying right now. Come on, let's head upstairs. Quickly, gang. Oh, I do think he is getting longer. Stop. Hover time. Wow, so powerful. Do. Thankfully we didn't play some copyrighted music right now. Okay, we're going in. They're fine. So long, but why? Wait, it just occurred to me. By doing the resets, am I technically the one killing them? Quincy is not the one doing the reset. Oh. However, Quincy is cause of death by observation. Damn it! Wait, what do you mean? Professor's status only calculated upon observation. Quincy observation causes status. So it is kind of like Shroom Digger's cat then. Because they're alive and or dead until I open the door and observe them. Status is death. Therefore, Quincy causes death. Okay, I don't like that. Nothing. Okay. I'm surprised she didn't ever go into that room, Lynri, that is. The one on the right. The far right. 2, 3, 4. Wow, okay. 5th one. Okay. So, an odd number of times. 1, 3, and 5. I think it was 3, or was it 4? Down in the party room. Anomaly detected. All current anomalies noted. Awaiting Lynri for report. Okay. Well, we've examined all rooms. Lynri? Are you okay? Are you real Lynri or simulation Lynri? Lynri, you're back. Wait, don't get any closer. Lynri? What's going on? Whoa, what are you doing? Lynri, you're scaring me. Cat, get over here. You're supposed to protect me. She's gonna stab me. I just need a moment. What happened? What did you see out there?
Nothing.
Hey, you can tell me. It's not like I'm gonna run with it. And I'm not even the real Quincy.
Lynri?
Lynri, initial tests were completed. The hypothesis holds. Continue.
Yeah. I'll be there. Soon.
Affirmative. Proceeding to party hall.
The hypothesis.
Please proceed to the party hall.
Okay.
Lynri, are you gonna be okay? What am I gonna find in here? The machine? There's everybody. Professors are alive again. It is starting.
Huh?
I remember this from the memories. They demo the machine here, right? I don't think the replay got that far, though. This is the furthest point.
Huh?
Death is variable, but all death tangents link to this moment.
When they demo the machine for the guests.
Affirmative. So they both died. Data predicts if we leave this room now, everyone will die. Everyone here will die. Data predicts. Okay. Now let us leave this room. What? Do we have to? It is imperative. Leave this room and come back to confirm. Is there a timer? Please leave and come back to this room. The scene will not be reset and deaths are expected. Okay, I can't approach. Leaving the room. Lynri's gone. What the? She's gone. Data shows Lynri is offline.
Again?
She will be back. In the meantime, please return to party hall. Oh man, things are getting real bizarre here. Everyone's dead. Cool. Deaths confirmed. Resetting room. What the heck? Wait, if you could just reset the room while we're in here. Why do we have to leave and come back every time earlier? Leaving was not necessary for reset. Leaving was necessary for death.
What?
Whenever we look, they do not die. As soon as we turn our back on them, that's when they all just die? Their strings are cut like puppets? So we're not allowed to observe the moment of their deaths. Well, what happened? I'm not certain.
This isn't supposed to. It's never happened before.
Under this scenario, equipment damage occurs. Core computing unit in basement is destroyed.
Destroyed? How?
Data unknown, because Lynri wasn't there. Resetting. Now, the final test. Quincy will go to basement.
The core computing control room?
Affirmative. But Lynri, I guess she's not here in the party room. Maybe that's why. That's why they're dying, is because she wasn't here to witness the demonstration. Maybe she was at the computer control room. Both sites will be observed. Data anomaly is expected.
What kind of anomaly?
Unknown.
Guess I'll find out then.
Do you remember the entrance?
The pool table?
Affirmative. I better get some damn good rice out of this. Please proceed. Okay, well, thank you. Wait. It is dangerous to go alone. Take this. My bodyguards abandoned me. I can't trust him to take care of me. Take this. Take this. Can't join the party. It's not really consensual, though. I mean, sure, why not? I got nothing to lose. Okay, come on. Oh, on the other side. What are we going to uncover here? I'm nervous. Come along now. Where's Lynri gone? She's gone offline? What in the hell is going on in this simulation? Okay, we're down. Kind of creepy with no one here, though. Okay, stick close. We can go visit the other rooms, at the very least. That's pretty cool. This is the professor's office, I'm guessing. Okay, let's find out what we're about to see. What the pug? Uh-oh. An extra long corridor. Anomaly detected? I don't remember this hall being nearly this long before. It's almost as long as you, kitty cat. Let's go. Just had a bit of a glitch there. What was that? Okay. Keep going. Did you hear that? Something's not right. Do I go back? No, I've come too far. What's happening? Is it the simulation? Okay, you know what? Stop! Just stop it! What the pug is this? Why is the corridor so long? It's so fucking long. Where does that light keep coming from? And what's with all the weird sounds? You hear that? Freaking creepy wood creaking. How? It's all metal and concrete here. I don't understand. Nothing makes sense. There is no wood. And you, what do you even do? Who are you? How are you supposed to protect? You don't even have a knife. You're just a cat. Are you gonna start talking to me all sage-like? And now that I think about it, you weren't even that long. Oh, God, if only you were actually helpful. Here we go. Now's your chance. Now's your time to shine, cat. Okay. Look. I'm sorry. Okay? I shouldn't have said that. It's just been a rough day, you know? I mean, first all the murders, and then I find out that I don't exist. Even for an optimist, that stings, you know? I'm a glass half full kind of guy. This glass is fucking empty. It's spilled all over the floor. All over my favorite jeans, and it looks like I pissed myself. That's how bad it is right now. On the upside, I guess it really can't get any worse from here. Can it? Don't say that. Oh my god. Come on, let's go finish this. Whatever's up ahead, I'll take it. Uh-oh. Now I'm really scared. What's happening? Wait, what was that? You just blinked? Are you evolving? Oh my god. Whoa. Alright, there we go. It's not a knife, but it's something. You've changed. You've become something else. Something more. You're taking the lead? At the darkest hour, you've really come through for me. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Oh, thank you. I needed that. Alright, let's go observe the pug out of that computer. Are we even gonna make it in time? Oh, wow, I'm actually controlling the cat. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Let's get this task done. Hello? Lynri? You're back. Yeah, sorry, I had to step out to double check something. Are you almost at the control center? I sure hope so. We've been walking for fucking ages, man. The corridor leading to it seems to be stretched. And by stretched, I mean it's looping. It seems to be looping. Yeah, exactly. Boy, I'll say. Wait, you mean literally?
Yeah, hang on. It should be fixed now.
Thanks. But why was it like that?
I'm not certain, but the room should be just ahead now. Tell me when you get there. I'll start the demo sequence then.
Alright. Let's keep going. We're almost there. We can't sprint as a cat, though. Whew. We made it. What a journey. Let's find out what's causing all this havoc. Well, we're finally here. You ready? Okay. Lynri, do you hear me?
Yeah, the scene is ready and loaded.
Should we, prepare for something?
Just being there is enough. We'll have your data stream. You only need to stand there and observe.
Okay, I'm good at that. Yeah, I'm decent. I just have to ogle it.
Well then, shall we begin?
Begin the final test. Let's do it. Yeah, we're ready. Let's do it.
Okay, the demo scene is starting. You should see the machine powering up.
I see the machine powering up. I'm observing it. Yeah, it just did.
Good. Keep your eyes on it and tell me if you see anything weird.
Uh-huh. Define weird.
Do you see anything?
No, it seems to be running normally. I just hear a bunch of random stuff. Although...
Although?
There's some weird sound.
What kind of weird sound? Is the machine short-circuiting?
No, it's not coming from the machine. It seems to be coming from... the vent. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the heck is that? What's happening? Ah! We've got tendrils. Okay, alright. Clear the area.
Quincy? The system is almost ready. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing tentacles. Whoa. So they what? They sabotaged the machine? And that's what's killed everybody? Oh God. Oh God. They're merging. What is happening? Who are you? What are you? It seemed to be forming into a person of some kind. Hello? What's that? Oh. A shield.
Don't move. What are you? Why can't I get a reading on you?
What is it, a hacker? You already know why. Uh-oh. Lynri, you're not in control here.
Then, are you the reason? When I unplugged from here earlier, when I logged off, there was nothing. Nothing but the machine to log back in with. As if the entire world just vanished.
Wait, what?
Am I not real either?
So she logged out and there was just a machine and she was what, in the void or something? No, you are real. Relative to this place, at least. Lynri, just what the pug is going on here?
Then, how many?
Too many. What is it talking about? Too many what?
Too many worlds. We're a long way up, Quincy. There are a lot of layers beneath us.
Huh?
I may have created your world, but another has created mine.
Oh, we're like a Matryoshka doll. Right? And there's always another entity higher and higher. Like, we're in the simulation, and Lynri's supposed to be in reality, but she's actually in a simulation, and she's controlled by someone else, and they're probably in a simulation, and so on and so forth.
Over and over, until after however many layers. At the bottom of the stack, there exists the world that ran the first simulation. But as each simulation creates another, the original at the bottom is weighed down one more and more. Until finally, even if just one more simulation is created, no matter how abstract, it would be enough to overload and collapse the entire structure.
I see. Okay.
Tell me, are we at the top of that stack?
You're correct. Well, shit.
Then there's something I still don't get. Why don't you just cut the infinite loop from the get-go? Why are you trying to preserve this world without eliminating us? And why are you here, even bothering to talk to us about any of this?
Why do you even bother talking to him? Hey, I'm right here!
That's different. He's models off my boyfriend / husband. I don't even know if we ever got married. Lynri? Tell me, who are we to you?
To me? Faye?
To me, you are no one.
Faye, what the heck? I was just talking about you like half an hour ago. I knew there had to be a link, but what the hell are you doing here? What?
But then again, that doesn't mean much.
I should have known, because this is all freaky-deaky shit, and you are responsible for so much freaky-deaky shit.
I'm not so different from that rice bot of this world, after all.
You don't look like a rice bot.
No, I certainly hope not. Were you also an AI refit for the simulations?
Something like that.
Well, not exactly. But I sure do clean up after your mess just the same. These worlds may be simulations, but the automation still follows the laws of physics. To a fault, really. In cases like this, for example, someone has to manually prevent everything imploding. Fortunately, I happen to have an innate disregard for the laws of physics. But that's all a story for another day.
What are you doing here? What's happening? Hey, what are you... Is it because Neil, like, downloaded her or something at the end of Finding Paradise? What have you done? Oh, God. Are we gonna go flying?
Shall we?
I don't exactly have much choice. Well, we're taken to the skies. What is happening? I'm so confused. I need to download all this.
There are a lot of tangents out there beyond this one. Each moment blooming into countless branches of their own.
I can hear traces of her theme in the background. I love it. It's one of my favorite soundtracks.
But this particular tangent is being observed because it's special. It's special because despite being at the top of the stack, it was almost identical to base reality.
Huh? Oh, God. You've just cracked a hole in the surface.
There, everything began unfolding the same way. Your childhood, your youth, your diagnosis. And just like here, against all odds, you kept pushing on.
So, these simulations that have been stacked upon each other over and over, eventually I guess we've come full circle. At the top of the stack, the Lynri here has basically reproduced what the original Lynri did.
Never wasting a moment to unravel as much of the world as you can while you still could. You learned all you could, tried as hard as you could. You met someone you imagined the future with, and graduated into a career where you felt you could make a difference. For a while at least. Until it became something else, too much to bear. You escaped, traveled the world. Good times, and wondered why you didn't do it sooner. The base reality where we're from, it all followed the same course. That is, up until that point. When you came back from the trip and found out you were pregnant. When you became ill halfway through the pregnancy. When you had to make that choice between yourself and the child. You chose to delay your surgery until he was due.
So this is the one point where we split off from reality itself.
You chose the child.
Congratulations, but please rest well. You need some time to recover, but we're quite behind already. We'll be transferring you to surgical units soon.
I understand. How's he doing?
He's okay. You're the one we should be worrying about.
He's tiny. How little Toby Reynard.
Actually, about that. I've been thinking, well, maybe you should take your surname instead. Oh my god. Is your surname Watts, Lynri? I mean, I can't think of any reason why not. But after all that, I can think of lots of reasons why you should.
I'd love that. Although, Toby doesn't ring as well as with Watts, does it?
I fucking knew it, because Neil's sick as well, isn't he, in the first game? So what, this is Neil's mother this entire time? Do you have something else in mind, then?
How about Neil?
Neil, huh? Yeah, I like it. Our little Neil Watts. Okay. Alright, game. Nice little link there.
In base reality, your son never had the complications of an early birth. He made it through childhood just fine. With all the love you and Quincy could give him. But as for you, you never fully recovered. With the delay, the treatment couldn't revert your decline. And you spent much of your remaining years bedridden.
Damn it. Ah! Why? Don't make me feel sad. God damn it. Not now.
Still, perhaps out of the will to be there for him. You lived long past your prognosis.
This is something about the love of a mother, you know?
To watch him grow up, even if just a little more. But eventually, as you felt your time coming near, you sought out some old friends. To leave something for him for when he grows up. You left him a piece of your memories. At the time, there was no way to decrypt it. But still, someday you hoped. When it rains, it pours. Soon after you passed away, your son was diagnosed with the same hereditary condition. Perhaps it was a reminder of his limited time here, memento mori. It stirred up something within him, pushing him further as it did for you, and that's gotta be Rosalene beside him. Fuck man, I love Neil. You know what? Neil's one of my favorite characters. And I love his relationship with Rosalene. I think Kan Gao did a phenomenal job with the two of them. Like, oh god, I love him to death. And getting a little bit of backstory here in this sense, it's touching in a way. And although he tried distancing himself from others, knowing what might await those who get close, he wasn't successful with everyone. I didn't realize how close they were from an early age. Slowly, from the very basics, he worked and worked, all the way past the research you left behind. But despite it all, when the time came, again and again he was rejected by the Foundation over your incident. So instead he sought an alternate route. He pivoted to an external company that licensed the imperfected technology. And rather quickly he made it into the ranks, with some help from a friend. It was a company where he could still access the code and hardware of the technology. A company that used it to fulfill last wishes by implanting the memories of a new life. A company called Sigmund Corp. There you go. There's our link. There had to be a link. So, we had layer upon layer of simulations, but why? It's been many years since then. In that time, he's aided countless patients and witnessed as many lives go by. All while perfecting the technology on his own accord with the hardware and data access. And today, in that world, he succeeded. The world that we're in, and every world in that stack it stands upon. They're the result of the first functional stress test from the machine he perfected. The first successful test? This machine he built, what is it for? A window to a world where everyone could leave a part of themselves after they're gone. Right. So, just left with that, with his mother's memories, he's created a world where she could live on, basically. So that everyone who ever existed, no matter how ephemeral, I haven't seen that word before, I'm sorry, could have a lasting place in this world. And without having to say goodbye even earlier than they have to. They could, like, exist perpetually. It's kind of like Soma, the game, where, you know, you can make copies of people. It's not a spoiler, by the way. And they live on digitally in a simulation. Huh. To see and experience all the different possibilities this life has to offer. And so we've experienced a possibility where instead of her declining the treatment, she accepted it. But unfortunately it came at the cost of her son. All my life here since the day he was born. I wished I'd made a different choice then. I'm so glad that somewhere out there I did. I'm so glad that he's made it. Well, Faye, you fucking angel. Jeez, it's nice to see you've been repurposed.
is everyone's imaginary friend.
It's almost time. Now that we've gone beyond the boundary of said events, this tangent needs to be terminated.
Terminated? It's just one tangent. Can't you let it run just this once?
But it's not just this one tangent. Out of the countless paths the test generated, this is not the only one that reached this point. As I speak to you on this roof, I am also speaking to thousands of other versions of you elsewhere. They, too, managed to dig deep enough to have found me. And if I don't terminate them, the Foundation will fail and take everything with it regardless. This world was never meant to exist beyond this point.
This is as far as we go.
There's too many choices, I suppose. But, the worlds aside, I might have a way to give you more time. When you're ready, come with me. There's a place we need to go to.
Anomaly detected. Thank you, Ricebot. You fucking don't say. Oh, God. Ricebot? Cat? You guys got here just in time. Hey, can they come with us?
No, I'm afraid not. Where we're going, there's no protocol for them. They'll have to stay here.
Okay, well, I'll say my goodbyes then. Hey, about what happened back there. I know, it was pretty scary, huh? Now look at me!
Listen, I don't blame you for running.
To be honest, I was so panicked that I didn't even notice you were gone. Yeah, that's true. On the other hand, sorry we got the world deleted. I'd say curiosity killed the cat, but I guess we weren't ever even alive. I honestly still don't know what your deal is, but maybe I'll see you at a reboot one day and find out, yeah?
Take care, little dude.
So, you heard that, right? Affirmative. I am linked to Lynri's data feed. But do not worry, for I am well-versed. Well-versed in what? Can I also have some rice for the trip? In ceasing to exist. I am shut down daily. I'm not sure if this is the same thing, but let's hope so. There can be no difference between nothingness. Farewell, until next time. Damn. Farewell, Ricebot. Kinda deep. Okay, we got some sparkly goods here. We can look down. So, Faye was undercover. Cheeky. I didn't even notice. But of course. The groundskeeper would be livid. That he would.
You doing okay? Hey, Lynri? Yeah. Yeah, I'm more than okay.
I guess that's such a strange feeling that would be. Realizing that you're just like a copy, a digital copy of something. And then you made your own decisions, you've got your own memories, and then you find out in reality, actually, you made this different choice. And as a digital person, you're like, I'm glad that the real me made that choice. Like, oh god, that's such an existential dilemma.
Well, shall we go?
I think so. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, Lynri?
I'm ready.
So where are we going?
Somewhere far, but you'll be among good company. Now, this ride might be a bit more intense than the last one. Would you like the front seat or the back?
It really doesn't matter to me. I guess Lynri can sit up front.
All right, your call.
Okay, here we go. To a super secret place. Whoa! Oh, fucking shit, god, fucking... I don't want to swear too much, I might get demonetized. We're flying. We're leaving Earth. We're going to literally watch the world get destroyed. Oh my god.
We've reached our destination. Or our station, sorry. Looks like we're the last to arrive. But the last ones.
What is all this? It's us from all the different worlds.
Are these all versions of you from tangents where I materialized? Yes. The salvageable ones, at least.
Salvageable ones?
Well, we can't extend every rogue versions of you, but if we consolidate the ones similar enough, there'd only be one set to deal with. That is the way to end the rogue infinite loops, but still keep you, in a sense. Speaking of which, I think everyone's here.
Whoa.
There, isn't that all better?
Man, Faye's really embraced her goddess complex.
Sorry you have to see me like this, but I'll try to be quick.
What are you doing?
Didn't I tell you already? I'm saving the world.
Ah! Okay. There it goes. I didn't realize your fingers were tendrils.
Finally. Some peace and quiet.
Poor Quincy.
All these lights. It's time for them to rest so others may keep shining.
Simulation over.
Beyond that gate, you'll find a new life for yourselves. One where your illness is cured, where everyone lives happily ever after. It'll be a linear illusion with little resource required to maintain. But to you, it will feel like a lifetime as real as your own. Think of it as a parting gift. You hear that, Lynri?
We get to live the perfect timeline! But it feels like a cheat, doesn't it? Lynri?
There's no point. I'm beyond grateful that our son is out there. But our purpose here is done. What truly happened beyond this world is already set. True. Why would another virtual ride matter when not even our own did? I've already seen all there is to see. All that truly matters anyway. But what if you haven't?
I mean, I certainly had my world shattered too, in more ways than one. But if anything, doesn't this broaden the possibilities, not narrow it? And for that matter, why does it even matter if our reality isn't base reality? It's as real to you as it is to everyone else, right? Exactly. They may not be the reality, but they were still our realities and all that we'd known. It's kind of weird because, it's not reality, but it's their reality. What happened at our, base reality, which is probably the term I should be using, doesn't matter to them because they don't have access to it. They don't exist in it. As far as they're aware, it's just a parallel universe. Their own reality is what they know, and that's what's important. I mean, who's even to say that hers is truly the ultimate end of the stack? That's also true. What's beyond that gate? It may not be real relative to her, but it's just as real relative to us. And who knows? Maybe it'll be a glimpse of a reality that is truly out there somewhere. Maybe that's the real base reality. A reality that we can visit. And time to grow old together. What do you say, Lynri? Want to go on one last trip together? There we go. You'll wait for us until then? I won't need to wait. To me, time is a place. Go on. Your new life is waiting.
Let's do this. The perfect timeline, huh? Where Lynri grows old without her illness. We had to go all the way back to her childhood for this. It's montage time. Let's kick back and relax and watch. I wonder if they're going to play a song over it. A happy family. She still studied, though. Of course, I have to be deposited later on in her life. Damn it! It's too touching! These are Neil's parents. We graduated together. She didn't take up the job offer. Who sabotaged their slideshow there? They traveled anyway. Pyramids, beach, Eiffel Tower. Oh man, so many memories. Pregnant? No debate, nothing. Straight into it. No worries. God knows, so happy. I'm glad that these guys get to enjoy a happier reality. The best of both worlds. Shows her off like a trophy. Oh my god, it's his lab mates as well. Whoa. And of course they're in the next boat over. Neil, what are you doing? Neil, what are you doing? Oh my god, Neil! Oh, he did it! They actually got together! I fucking love it! Oh man, those two, honestly. Goals, man. Actual goals. Of course, this isn't the real timeline, but this is kind of like what the Sigmund Corp has been doing this entire time anyway, right? Like, this is what they've been offering their patients. Yeah, we get the good ending in To the Moon where they end up going to the moon, but that's not what happened in reality. In reality, River died, unable to communicate what she wanted from Johnny, right? Joey was the brother. Like, in Finding Paradise, the family never really knows what happened during the last moments of Colin's life. And their relationship was strained because he hired Sigmund Corp to begin with, right? And so they'll never know that we ended up making him happy in the end by just deleting Sigmund Corp from his memories. So the fact that this isn't what's happening in reality, I think is a moot point. And let's just embrace it for what it is. Hello, everyone's happy. Dance floor. Oh my gosh. Forget their names though, but these are Neil's co-workers at Sigmund Corp. Funky student from Persona 4 over there. Let's boogie. What a nice place to host a wedding.
I'm coming. Oh my god, that guy's twerking. Let's get that out of our line of sight, please. Thank you.
Ah, we sneaky up on them.
In reality, Neil's sick, you know? He's got the same condition his mother had. Oh my god, they had children! They really did live a full life! Wowza. Imagine, you live your full life, and then you're told at the end, hey, wanna reset, but change some choices here and there? That's the simulation theory in a nutshell. Granddaughter. Bye-bye. Well.
Well. We had a good run, huh?
The bestest. There's Faye.
It's about time. This is all I could manage to do. Was it enough? More than I could ever ask for. But I just wish he were actually here. He is here.
He's watching.
He's been here this whole time. And from now on, he always will be. From now on, everybody will be.
Gone. An interesting way to frame this particular entry in the series. Aww. Damn it, having a family of my own now, this probably hits a lot harder than it would have if I hadn't had my son earlier this year. His theme. Oh. Wow. Okay. Alright. Damn. I enjoyed it. It wasn't as emotional as the other games, but you know what? I think that's alright. This was a lot more bittersweet, I think. I really liked the fact that we got to learn a little bit more about Neil's background and kind of the origins of this technology that allows them to go into people's memories and reset them to whatever they wish it to be, and how it's imperfect and whatnot. And that is a nice mellow soundtrack to have in the background. I think I still prefer To the Moon and Finding Paradise, with Finding Paradise my favorite of the 3 games so far. But like I said, I had a blast with this. Definitely less gameplay elements though, very more story-centric, if you know what I mean. There was no puzzles or a lot to really examine in the environment. But yeah, that's been Impostor Factory, guys. Thank you so much for the support. I realize this game hasn't been as popular as some of the other games I've covered on this channel, so I'm especially grateful for those of you that have stuck around to watch the series in its entirety. Do drop a comment on what you thought about Impostor Factory. I realize it was a little bit different from the other entries in the series, and I'm curious what other people have to say about the story in this one. And as the series as a whole, actually, if you've seen or played To the Moon and Finding Paradise, let me know what your thoughts were on that. I'd be keen to hear them. Otherwise, I suppose we should wait and see if there's going to be a post-credit scene like there have been in the other games. In the meantime, I'm just going to let this track play because it is so relaxing and calm and I love it. Well, Neil, what's going on with you, buddy?
Oh, Neil, there you are. I just can't hold it in anymore. I must confess to you.
That's not funny.
It's a little funny. So, did I handle that alright?
Yeah, thanks. Strange how that's supposed to be the perfect timeline, though. It only felt perfect because it had the context of adversity that already exists here. Without that, there was nothing to overcome. Passed by without even a meaningful ripple. But still, are you familiar with the Library of Babel?
I can be. Should I download the encyclopedia on it?
No, that's alright. It's this theoretical library of books containing every possible combination of letters and punctuation. Anything that can be written or ever will be can be found there. So it's mostly nonsense and noise, but once in a while you reach for a book and it just happens to be exactly what you need. Uh-oh.
What is that?
A perimeter breach attempt. I gotta go.
Perimeter breach? What perimeter? Wait, you don't mean...
Perimeter. His house. Oh my god.
Neil!
I don't have your stapler, I swear.
Oh, don't be silly. We were just nearby.
Nearby now? Very far an hour ago before deciding to be nearby.
Yeah, what are the chances, right? So anyway, we were gonna go somewhere rad. You in?
How rad?
Surprisingly rad.
A hard pass.
Gee, somebody's a party pooper. Well, alright, I guess no all-you-can-eat ice cream for Neil, then. I said, I guess no all-you-can-eat ice cream for Neil, then.
Damn, even that didn't bait him.
We might as well, Neil. Who knows when will be the next time we'll be able to... How'd you change so fast?
It's a coat, not a cocktail dress. I'm expecting greatness. You forgot to close the... Uh-oh.
Ooh. Is somebody in there?
Hello? What's going on? Are we in another simulation? Are we in another layer of the stack? Faye couldn't possibly have physically done that. What the heck? That's episode X. Or is that episode 10? Wait, isn't the bird story supposed to come before episode 2? Is there going to be more? Time will tell. This one took a long time to come out, though. Then again, Deltarune's been being worked out for quite some time. So, I wonder what else is in store for our favorite Sigmund Corp scientists.